Robinson's cross-examination seemed largely an attempt by the prosecution to trap the defendant in a game of semantics. The one important point made by the government came when it introduced copies of standing orders signed by Robinson. In those, the defendant had instructed watch officers to spot all vessel traffic, determine course and speed, and, quote, make good use of the radio. Had he then in effect disobeyed his own orders? Under Attorney Jerome Flanagan, the defense continued its stance that these procedures could and did vary according to circumstance. The defendant did spot the Santa Cruz and thought he had determined her probable course correctly. If he did not use the radio, it was because he thought the other vessel was turning into the Potomac and saw no need for bridge-to-bridge contact. Observers here had expected the case to go to the 7-member court-martial board as early as today, but it now appears that will not come until Wednesday or Thursday.
The 7 men who will decide the outcome of this trial are not the same jury of his peers that a civilian defendant would expect to face. They are men who belong to the same fraternity as the defendant himself, men who have shared similar experiences, indeed men who could expect to find themselves someday in the same situation he faced a year ago. That, given the circumstances, could not help but be, and yet it may be one of the most decisive factors. Martha Graham, Area 10 Eyewitness News in Yorktown.